Hi everyone! In today's video we're going to be talking about some mindfulness games and exercises. These games are great to play in groups. They're really effective to get your students in tune with themselves, with their emotions, their physical bodies. So stay tuned, let's check it out. So for this game you'll need a paper plate, pens, pencils, markers, anything to get creative. So on this paper plate, you'll have your students write their full names and then have them write at least 5 qualities that they like about themselves. So often students will be like, I don't know what I like about myself. So feel free to ask them questions like, what are their favorite hobbies? Try to keep away from physical attributes or leave those for last because as we know, physical attributes are not the most important thing. Right? So really get them thinking about who they are, what's important to them. Take about 10 to 15 minutes to have your students draw themselves and to write the list of qualities down on their paper plates. Once they've gotten their paper plates, you'll move on to the game. So for the game, ideally you'll have a group of students who can balance their paper plates on their head. They'll mill about the room, walking about the room with the paper plate on their head. If the paper plate has fallen, they have to totally freeze and can't move. And they can only have their paper plate placed back on their head by another student. Before the other student can put the paper plate on their head, they have to read one of the qualities that they like about the person whose paper plate has dropped. So if, for example, I was picking up a paper plate of one of my students, I would pick them up and say, Jenny, I like that you love skateboarding. Place it back on their head, and then the student can continue milling about the room. The only rules are they can't touch your own paper plate. And one last thing, before the student can start walking away and milling about the room, they have to say thank you, of course. This is a really great way to get students vocalizing what they like about other people and really making those observations about other students. It's a really positive game. It's a great way to start introductions between students.